Throw Throw Burrito. How to play. The object of the game is to win 2 rounds by collecting the most points. You earn points by collecting a 3 of a kind. Shuffle the deck and deal about 15 cards to each player. It doesn't need to be exact. Each player puts their cards in a personal draw pile to their right. Split the remaining cards into 2 even-ish piles and place them face down in the middle of the table to form the community piles. Place the burritos and burrito bruises in the middle of the table. Each player should be able to reach at least 1 burrito and 1 community pile. Each player draws the top 5 cards from their personal pile to form their hand. Players look at their hand but keep them hidden from others. When everyone is ready, one player says 3, 2, 1, burrito to begin play. There are no turns. All play happens simultaneously. Players race to collect 3 matching cards by discarding exactly 1 card face down to the personal pile to the player to their left. Then they draw 1 card from their own personal pile, then repeat. You may not discard more than 1 card at a time. Your personal draw pile may get messy. It is okay to draw any card from it. Once you have a set of 3 matching cards, place them down, face up, in front of you in a single score pile. Then draw 3 cards from your personal draw deck. You may never have more than 5 cards in your hand at a time, so you must discard a card before you can draw a new one. If you run out of cards in your personal draw pile, then you may draw from either community pile. But once you get cards in your personal draw pile again, you must draw from that pile. Each set of 3 matching cards in your score pile is worth 1 point each. A set of 3 matching burrito cards is worth 2 points each, and they also start a battle. Burrito cards must match identically, even if their name is the same. After playing a set of matching burritos, yell out the type of battle you are starting, either a brawl, war, or duel. And all play pauses. When you score a brawl, the player to your right and left battle by each racing to grab a burrito and throw it at the other. The first player to get hit loses the battle. A war makes it so every player other than you is in a battle. The first player in the battle to get hit by a burrito loses the battle. In a duel, you pick any 2 players. You can pick yourself if you want. Each player grabs a burrito and they stand back to back. The players count down 3, 2, 1 burrito, and on each number, take a step away from each other. Then on burrito, they turn and throw. The first player to get hit by a burrito loses the battle. You may not flick or hit a burrito off the table. It must be thrown. The first object the burrito contacts must be a person in the battle in order to count it as a hit. You may block a throw with a burrito, another object, or another player, and you can run, hide, or delay before throwing. If you catch a thrown burrito, then the player who threw it loses the battle. You can fumble a catch, and so long as the burrito doesn't touch anything else, if you regain control, it counts as a catch. You can only hold 1 burrito at a time, but you can catch a burrito while holding one. You cannot block a player from picking up a burrito. If 2 or more battles of any kind occur simultaneously, then all players immediately start a war at the table, and the first player to get hit loses and the war ends. If 2 players are hit at the same time, then the tied players resolve the tie with a duel. If you break any of these rules, then you lose the battle. If you do not have the correct set of 3 cards for the declared battle, or if you mistakenly grab a burrito for a battle you are not a part of, then you lose the battle and the battle ends. If you lose a battle, you take 1 burrito bruise token and add it to your score pile. Burrito bruises are worth -1 point. Only 1 burrito bruise token is given out per battle. After a battle, return the burritos to the table and resume playing. The round ends when the last burrito bruise is given to a player. Each player calculates their score, and the player with the most points wins the round and takes the Fear Me badge. Reset the game and play another round. If the player with the Fear Me badge wins the second round, then they win the game. If someone else wins the second round, then that player and the winner of the first round must duel to determine the winner. If there is a tie for points between 2 players at the end of a round, then those players must duel to determine the winner for the round. If the tie is between 3 or more players, then reshuffle the entire deck and have 1 player flip over cards until a war card appears. Then all the tied players engage in a war. The first player hit is eliminated. Repeat this process until only 1 player remains.